Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's forecast and insights for Monday the 28th of October through to Sunday the 3rd of November 2019. Now, depending on where you are, whether you're in the northern or the southern hemisphere, Sunday and Monday, we are experiencing the beautiful new moon in Scorpio. So for Australia, this will be at its, I guess you could say its fullest in its new moon phase at 2:30 p.m. on Monday the 28th, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So what is it that this new moon is asking of all of us? There are the three archetypes that are really present at this time, and I touched on those briefly last week. And they are the eagle, the phoenix, and of course the scorpion. So what is it that the eagle represents? The eagle represents higher perspective. It allows for us to be able to see the bigger picture. So when you find yourself contracting into a situation or an experience, rather than doing that, again, it's about opening the heart, taking a breath, and taking a step back into your higher self, allowing your physical self, your personality self to step back, shift up, and have that higher perspective of looking down on the situation and asking yourself, what is there for me to learn here? The phoenix, of course, is rising from the ashes. And so there is the high possibility that there will be truths revealed to you. Well, there will be truths revealed to you. Often we intuitively know what is going on in a situation. We intuitively know what is being asked of us in a situation or asked of us just in our general lives. Yet we ignore those intuitive nudges that we're receiving, and we kind of just say, I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later because that requires me to actually make some change. And change can be fearful, yet it's so powerful. And that's what the phoenix represents, is that change and transformation. And so this is a time where those intuitive nudges that perhaps you've been ignoring will be revealed to you. And that may be through people, relationships, or situations around you. And when we ignore what it is that we should be looking at in order for us to evolve and grow and transform, the universe will send us louder nudges. They'll send us louder people. They'll send us louder situations. They'll send us louder events to get our attention so that we will go, okay, what is the message that I'm ignoring and haven't been listening to, yet know deep down that this is my truth that I should be listening to and acting upon. So this is also a powerful time to take action as well. And of course, again, with the scorpion, it's that hidden. What is hidden? And so it's bringing up to you things that have been hidden deep beneath you, again, for you to take action on, because this is a powerful time. And this is a powerful time because in numerology, we have been in the energy of the year 9. And so it's a powerful time to really embrace, to tie up loose ends. We're moving to the end of the year. And where are you on your personal year in numerology? This is a powerful time to be looking at that as well. And when I say that, that is, okay, what were the intentions that you set at the beginning of the year? And this is a time to reflect on where you're at within that. And you've still got time using these amazing energies to place some of those intentions or to take action on them or to reassess them to see whether or not they actually are still aligned with you. And of course, this is a powerful time as well to have a look at what your year next year is going to be. And of course, if you're interested in doing that, you might like to have a look at my life path reading where we look at the next 6 months of your year into the future, and where you're at, and what your strengths are, and what perhaps is your purpose, and where are you out of alignment. So there is some wonderful energy this week that you can literally ride the wave and allow yourself to embrace all of who you are. This is a powerful time also for self-love and self-acceptance, to be kind and gentle with yourself and to show yourself deep compassion, and be grateful for this incredible human life that you've been gifted, that you've chosen, and that you are currently living. And if you don't feel that you're really living your life, then what action can you take to really start to feel as though you are here fully present in this human experience, taking advantage of all that this beautiful life has to offer you, and allowing your soul message to come through as well. What is your soul wanting to express through you? And if you have closed your heart to life, to love, to trust, to forgiveness, then your soul's greater expression is not having the opportunity to really fully express itself through you. And what action can you take moving forward to open your heart, to be more forgiving of yourself as well as others, to be more accepting of who you are rather than comparing to everybody else and judging yourself? And how can you be more compassionate? You are a beautiful human being, and everything that you've been through in your life is really designed for you to take advantage of this very short time that we have here on earth. The soul obviously is eternal, but our physical expression in this moment is a very short period of time. And so what areas of your life do you feel that need adjusting, that no longer serve you, or perhaps where you're out of alignment? Are you living a life that's in alignment with your own personal integrity and values? And if not, what action can you take moving forward to make positive changes for that? All right, so what is it that we most need to know this week? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, teach. I love this. You are a teacher, and everything that happens in your life not only is for your benefit, for your spiritual growth, for your personal growth and your learning, it's also for you then to take those learnings and to, through conversations, chance meetings, or whether you are in the position of a healer, a light worker, a coach, whatever it may be, in whatever field that you're working in your life, how can you bring your light? Your purpose in that moment is to bring your light, to bring your compassionate heart, your loving and kind heart, and to take what you have been through in your life and use that knowledge, that experience, and those higher learnings to path the way or pave the way for other people who are following along the path behind you. You are a trailblazer in every experience that you go through, that you learn from, that you heal from, instantly makes you a natural teacher in that same experience for other human beings, other people, and they will be drawn to you. They are being drawn to you. You may find that you're already coming across them every day. You're meeting new people, or conversations are arising. And these conversations are arising, and when you feel your heart beating like, oh, I could really share something important here. That is the internal nudge from your soul to say, speak, share, teach what you know. And as you teach what you know, you then become even more integrated into that knowledge, and your knowledge in that situation expands even further. Because when we teach what we know, we become more knowledgeable in that. The universe gives us more aspects, more advantage points, new ways to express that. So whenever we share knowledge, it's a gift, not only to those that we're sharing it with, it's a gift to ourselves, because it opens us up to receive more of that. Okay, Thursday and Friday, just breathe. You know, when we become overwhelmed, when we become anxious, and especially at this time of the year, the end of the year is drawing so quickly. I can't believe it. And that brings up a whole lot of stuff for a whole lot of people. You know, it brings in that mindset of lack, of having to provide for others, to meet with family once a year when perhaps you don't see your family. There may be pressure that you're putting on yourself to tie things up before the end of the year. And so you are being asked to come back to the breath. The breath is our one constant, the breath in our heart. And so expand your chest, roll back your shoulders, count in for 3, breathe out for 4. Breathe in for the count of 3. Breathe out for 4. Then count in. Breathe in for the count of 4. And breathe out for the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is assisting you in coming back to present moment through conscious breathing. This is a conscious breath. When you take a conscious breath, feeling your feet on the ground, feeling the weight of your body where you sit, feeling where your back rests, allow your shoulders to drop, open your chest, and then take those conscious breaths. You are reconnecting yourself to the present moment and the divine, loving life force that is your breath, your prana, that flows to you, through you, and then back out of you. Remember to take moments throughout your days this week to stop, center, ground, and take those conscious breaths. And from that, you may even like to place your hand on your heart. And also, while you're counting, be consciously aware of the rise and fall of your chest beneath your hand, and activating your heart chakra by placing your hand there. And in that moment, you shift yourself from overwhelm, constriction, anxiety to one of open, to the flow of life, to create space in your awareness, space in your body, space in your mind, space in your heart. And it's from this space that you then can have the next step or the next action that you are required to take revealed to you. Or even if you're just feeling that you don't have enough time, come back to the breath. And my favorite mantra is, I have more than enough time to do all that I need to do. So for Saturday and Sunday, seek the truth. I love this, so powerful. This is a deep reminder for us not to get caught up in and pulled into the illusion that is being marketed to us and revealed to us every single day through the media, through the news, just through life in general. There is this constant messaging of stress and fear and doom and gloom and lack. You know, we're constantly bombarded with messaging that in order for us to be happy, we have to purchase a product. In order for us to be happy, we have to look a particular way. In order for us to be happy, we have to have this and have that and do this and do that. It's never ending, but you can choose to unplug. You can choose to unplug. Don't watch the news. Don't just scroll aimlessly on social media. Be discerning in what you choose to give your attention to. This does not mean that we're not aware of what's happening in the world. Of course, we need to have a level of awareness, but make those choices consciously. If it does not serve you, if it causes you stress and overwhelm and pulls you down into that deep feeling of I'm going down the rabbit hole, get out of it. But seek the truth. What is the real truth? What is there that is behind the veil of this world that we have actually created? We create this world. We create what we see. What is it that you choose to see? And when you come into that breath exercise, when you come into that heart, and you can say, thank you, my beautiful soul, thank you, my beautiful heart, for revealing the truth to me in this situation. Thank you, universe, thank you, angels, thank you, spirit, for revealing to me the beauty that is already there for us behind the veils. You are being reminded that you are more than what you have led to believe that you are. There is more to you than meets the eye. There is more to this life than meets the eye. So start asking the question, what is the truth? Thank you for revealing the truth of this life to me. And let me tell you, I did this 6 years ago in my reawakening experience that really took me from being in the dark, struggling in pain and suffering. And I chose on a soul level to do that for a period of time in the middle of my life. My early life was very spiritual and I was very connected and I was doing a lot of this work. And then on a soul level, I went, okay, let's just do some really deep, dark suffering for a period of time so that my soul could have the massive expansion, massive growth. So that when I went through my reawakening process, the question that I kept asking, because I went, this is not the life, this is not real. I cannot, if I'm going to step into my spiritual gifts, my soul gifts, my true empathic, healing, intuitive, whatever you want to call it, when owning what I came into this life with, owning the gifts and tools that my soul brought into this life for me, if I was going to step into that, then I had to set incredible boundaries as to what I could actually handle that was happening in the world. So I switched off media. I chose to do that. I will, every couple of months, obviously I will keep in alignment and aware of what's happening. And I trust that when there is a message that I need to hear of what's happening on the planet, that it will be revealed to me. And it always comes through. It'll either pop up on my Facebook, I'll have a conversation, somebody will let me know. And then I go, okay, this is an important event that's happening or a time that's happening on the planet that I need to be consciously aware of and actively working towards doing something to help shift and change. The question that I said, or what the statement that I made to the universe was pretty much beam me up, Scotty. But I wanted to know what this new earth was. I wanted to know what this fifth dimensional language that I was hearing, I was being bombarded with as soon as I started to shift my intention from pain to love, from fear to love. And I was guided towards all these amazing spiritual teachers. And I went, get me there as fast as you can. Now you don't have to do that. I'm impatient. But in doing that, a lot of it was seeing the world and this life and our purpose for what it truly is, and it is love. And for a year, what constantly played in my mind, thank you Spirit, was the song, All You Need Is Love. All you need is love. That is the only truth. So if you are caught up in a situation that is not serving you, then say, thank you for revealing. How would love see this situation? And thank you for revealing the love. Thank you for revealing the truth. So I hope that this serves you well. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself, because if you're not, who can be? Because how we are with ourselves is how other people can be with us. You set the bar in how you treat yourself, and that will be reflected to you by everyone else around you. And why wouldn't you be kind and gentle with yourself? You are a beautiful human being that has chosen to come to this planet at this powerful time of awakening and ascension to play your part, to be amongst all of this, and to experience this life to the fullest. And you are a spark of the divine. You are an expression of the divine, and you deserve to experience your own worth, your own light, and your own love. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. So much love to you all. Thank you for watching. See you again next week. Namaste. Blessed.